All right, there we have it, my friends. We are live, and we will see what kind of trouble we get into today, see what we get up to. I don't really know yet. As you guys know, always go into these live streams with absolutely no plan whatsoever, and we just kind of see what happens. So that's what we're going to do today. As you see, I'm being lazy, taking a day off from the road, doing absolutely nothing, sitting around the house like I do sometimes. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's the plan. We'll see who shows up, what all you guys want to talk about, and kind of go from there. So if you give me just a minute, I am setting up one thing here. I'm just about done. And there we go. We are all set up, ready to get into this live stream. I haven't had a chance to really dig into the news too much today, just a little bit. I've been doing some things around the house, but I did see that apparently the Trump administration is arresting judges now, which is something I need to look into, of course, and get a little more information on that story. But that's kind of where we're at. So I don't know what's all going on with that. Judges being arrested. I'm sure it's not good, but I'll look into that story more a little bit later today. What's going on, Limited Light? Good to see you. Clark and family, nothing's up. What's up with you? I'm just sitting around the house being lazy today. What's up, Purple Sunsets? Good to see you. Michael Bruce, what's going on? Where are the lot lizards at? You know, that's been the question for at least the last 10 years. In my entire trucking career, have never, ever actually seen a lot lizard. I saw, when I was a trainer, I was training a guy that thought he saw a lot lizard, and he pointed her out to me. And she was really hot, and she was walking across the parking lot, and extremely sexy, this one. And she was so hot that she had to be a cop. She absolutely had to be a cop. So I've never seen an actual lot lizard in my life, in my entire trucking career. So I don't know where they're at, Ziggy. I don't know. Sorry, Limited Light. You got to catch the bus in 11 minutes. Sorry. I'll try to get my timing better. I'll try to do better next time. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. What's going on, Heston? Just checking in. Julie says from Lakeville, Minnesota at a protest. Yes. Yeah, Minnesota's that's where the judge was arrested, right? Was it Minnesota? But I heard there were some protests popping off up there. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Sometimes I get my Midwestern states confused, but I believe it was Minnesota where that judge was arrested today. But good for you, Julie, out there joining in the protest. Good job. Good job. It's very cold out here today. So I've been hiding inside the house for most of the day. What's going on? Annette says hello to everyone from New York City. Happy Friday to you too, Annette. Sometimes lady cops are hot. That's true. That's true. Milwaukee. There you go. There you go. Then again, you don't want to know about a negative experience I had with a lady cop. Lady Boomer says they used to be in Ontario. Yeah, Ontario remained the Wild West as far as truck stops went for quite a while. It's still pretty crazy over there. I haven't been to Ontario for a while. Wisconsin, I told you I get my Midwest states screwed up sometimes. So Wisconsin, let me just Google that so I stop looking like a fucking idiot over here. We could talk about that for a minute. Like I said, I haven't had enough time to really jump into that story. Okay, yeah, Milwaukee, Wisconsin is where the judge was arrested today. And I don't know much about it, but the Trump administration was basically somewhere along the lines of they were saying she was trying to hide, their words, illegal aliens. But we know that these guys are authoritarians at very least. So there's probably much more to the story, and we'll see how it goes. But we're at scary times right now, my friends. Scary times right now where the administration is arresting judges. Wisconsin, thank you. Yep, got it. I don't know what it is. I'm a trucker, and I should know my states, but I always fuck up Wisconsin and Minnesota for some reason still. I still get confused about Ohio, Iowa, and there's a similar Idaho. Ohio, Iowa, and Idaho always fuck me up about which one's where. But you'd think I'd know these things by now, right? But so Wisconsin, and I do have that up on my screen now too. So I'm going to follow that more tomorrow or maybe later today, but I don't know much about that story just yet. Howdy from a blue dot in Florida. Oh, sorry to hear that. Florida's fucking wild, isn't it? It's absolutely insane down there. But glad you're hanging in there. And continue to do your thing, Mark. Absolutely. What's going on, Raina? I'm from South Carolina. The high was in the 80s. Yeah, I was not in South Carolina, but for some reason I ran to Georgia last week. And it looks like I'm running down there again next week. But I went down to Georgia and I came back through, Mississippi, Arkansas, Oklahoma, all that stuff. And it was hot that entire time. Good Lord. Summer is here apparently, but not so much in Colorado. It's cold out there right now. And it was a little bit of snow earlier, but just rain for the most part. But it's cold. So now you guys got the weather report. You got the weather report from Colorado. What's going on, Ida? Good to see you. Happy you joined us. Like I said, I don't know what we're getting into today. We kind of just go through the comments and see what kind of topics we get into with these live streams. So good to see you, though, Ida. Hi from South Carolina. Oh, yeah, I just said that, right? I think I just said that. Did I say that? Oh, yeah. Okay. I see you, Raina. I see you. Zane says, I'm a former driver, company driver. Your channel is excellent. I can relate to the grind. Trucking is a tough way to make a buck. Yeah, it kind of is. I'm so used to it. I've been doing it for 10 years. I can't function in like real jobs now. Could you see me in a fucking board meeting or any kind of meeting for that matter? I'd never make it to a board meeting. Let's not kid ourselves here. But any kind of meeting, it's not for me. Just give me my truck and leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. What's going on, Brooke? Good to see you. It's occasionally drizzling 2 hours south. Yeah, it's been cold up here. Figured out how to get Trump off the golf course. Tell him China is on the phone and wants a deal. Yeah. Do we have any new news on tariffs? Let me see. Let me see if we've got any new news on tariffs. I've been out of the loop today. When I come home, I normally got stuff to do around here, and I always make us like a nice dinner and shit like that. So I've been kind of slaving away over a hot stove over there today, doing my thing. And I kind of tune out from the news for a little bit. So I don't know. The only thing I'm seeing right now is China exempts some goods from U.S. tariffs. Trump claims, here's 6 hours ago, Trump claims 200 tariff deals done with China. I think this is a fucking lie. He's saying that he's already made 200 deals with China on tariffs. I think he might be making that shit up. You only have to make one deal. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Besides that he's destroying the fucking country, I don't know what's going on with him. Come north. I don't run up that way too often, but looks like Georgia again this week. I was born in Iowa and grew up in Idaho. So if you're going by the way my brain works, Julie, you don't remember which one you're from. What's going on? Joshua from Maryland. Good to see you. Cooking with Rod, thank you. I appreciate that. Trucker in Arkansas asked to read and write in English at way station. Immediately huge fine if unable. I didn't know that. I didn't know that about Arkansas. Sounds about right though. So, Craig Fuller warned truckers to avoid hauling shipments. Sorry, something popped up on my screen. Let me see this again. To avoid hauling shipments to Los Angeles since they would have to likely deadhead back home. Yeah, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that at all. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Brooke, for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Your NC old folks here. Stop by if going to Georgia. Yeah, the way I go out there does not take me through North Carolina. Unfortunately, Brooke, or I would. We need Cooking with Josh. You do. You guys fucking do. I'm an excellent cook. I'm so good at it. So yeah, definitely. I've got it's not a fucking pot roast. It's similar though, but it's cooking low and slow right now, baby. It's 4 pounds of fucking meat in there. Got baby red potatoes with it. Put in some normal yellow onions, and then I chopped up some green onions and chopped up some garlic and shit and put in there. Cooking nice and slow right now. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. Gonna make some gravy to pour on the top of it because we need our gravy, baby. We absolutely need that. So China's on the phone every 5 minutes. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Almost guaranteed to be a lie. How does he even say he just made 200 deals with China? You just need to make one deal, stupid. Like, hey, we're gonna stop with our bullshit. That's the deal he needs to make. And we're looking at people are saying the 1st of May. Trying to pop a calendar up on here. 1st of May, which is less than a week away, is when due to tariffs, the ports are supposed to really dry up for incoming freight. And I have heard from some people in my comments that work at those ports that say it's already slowed down dramatically. And with all this tariff bullshit going on, it should be next week is what the people, what they are predicting, right? And if you live in Donald Trump's world, it doesn't matter who they are, all right? Remember, he was asked about his deals with China. You guys remember. And he said they've been having meetings all day. And then the reporter said, who is they? And he said, it doesn't matter who they are. I'm not going to tell you who they are. So, yeah, he's full of shit. He's full of shit. You going to watch the Canadian election results on Monday? Yeah, Cameron, I am. From an outsider, and I know that there's probably a lot of Canadians here, but from an outsider looking in, I'm rooting for Carney. Carney's running, right? I should shut the fuck up since I don't really know. But he has done a really good job, I think, from an outsider looking in on handling Donald Trump's bullshit. And I will be paying attention to Canada's elections. I definitely will be. And that's my pick for you, Canada. An American has chosen Mark Carney for Canada. I hope that helps. I don't know. I could be way out of line on that. Regina from Italy, the dollar's sinking like a rock. Yeah, that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true, but cool to hear you from Italy. That's cool. That's awesome. China sent empty containers. Really? Let me see if I can find anything useful on that. But I don't doubt that at all. Here's some stuff I already read. I've been reading like crazy on these tariffs and shortages and freight and all that. Here's one from New York Post. I'll pop it up on the screen. We can look at New York Post together. I don't know who's credible news sources anymore these days. It's hard to fucking say. But here, we'll look at what New York Post is saying about it. Oh, we got ads. So anyways, shoppers could begin seeing store shelves thinning out by the summer for imported goods shipped from China, with mom and pop businesses facing the highest risk of shortages. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why we're reading this fucking article. Who knew tariffs were going to be destructive? Who knew that was going to be a problem? So here's a nice little line here. The number of shipping containers sent to U.S. ports from China will drop dramatically next month. And this article's from 4 days ago. The decline follows an increase of 57% for the week of April 20th to 26th. Importers front-loaded shipments ahead of Trump's steep tariffs against Beijing. Yeah, I mean, what are we expecting here? That's why I was saying let me get this off the screen, because this is all shit we already know. This is not new news for any of us. That's why I was trying to say in the couple videos I had to do with logistics is trucking tends to lag behind what's really happening in the economy. So they just said in this article that they front loaded, like people were buying shit before the tariffs hit, which is going to keep us busy at least for a couple weeks, let's say, before you start to see any results or any effects rather from Donald Trump's tariffs. So we'll see what all goes on, but I try not to worry about it too much. Obviously, we should all be worried because all of us are in it together once Donald Trump's bullshit goes off, right? So I figure we'll figure out a way to survive, right? We'll help our local communities and try to just get through it together. I mean, they can't evict all of us, right? They can't foreclose on all of us, can they? Maybe they can. I don't know. Maybe they'll send us all to El Salvador. I don't fucking know. It's a new law. Okay, I didn't know about that. Yeah, those southern states, right? They do some crazy shit down there. They absolutely do. Let me skip a little bit ahead. I always get behind. Yeah, maybe. Tell us a menu and we can talk and cook and get together. Yeah, I don't know. I'm such a weirdo. I guess I'm not a weirdo, but I fucking love making good food. I love cooking. Maybe if this channel ever gets bigger and we can maybe we crawl through this fucking bullshit that's going on with Donald Trump and we all get to a point where we're going to survive, I'll do a spin-off channel for you guys where I make food. I'll do that. So yeah, it's gonna be good though. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Yeah, the last couple videos have done really well for me. I was shocked by that. But yeah, we've been doing okay around here. Oh, and I fucking forgot to bring it up. Thank you, guys. Last night, sometime when I was sleeping, we passed our first 40,000 subscribers. Can you fucking believe that? That's insane. So thank you guys for that. I always said since I started this channel, I would be content at like 50,000. I'll feel like I accomplished something. So we're less than 10,000 away now. And that video on the truckers for Trump, that did really well. I wish I could do that video every day. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be really nice. No carrots, Raina. Absolutely not. I don't like carrots. And what else do they put in it? Carrots and that long green, that long green fucking plant, whatever the hell that's called. Now I can't even think of its name. Celery. I don't like carrots and celery in my roast. Get it the fuck out of there. Get it the fuck out of there. So this Canadian says go Carney. So I think maybe I wasn't wrong. Yeah, we got some Carneys. All right. Nobody's yelling at me because I picked Carney for Canada. So I think I'm doing okay with that assessment. I could have got myself in trouble with that. But Carney is talking about accepting the USA as the 11th province. Yeah. Well, I had a Canadian tell me, they said, if you guys can't get your act right, you can be a territory, but we're not going to make you a province until you get your shit together. And that actually made me laugh. I thought that was fucking hilarious. So yeah, according to another Canadian, we could be a territory for now until we can start acting right down here. And then you might let us be a province. We're doing our best. It's hard to do good with our leadership. Christmas shopping now. I mean, if you can, then yeah, maybe. Gravy all day long. Yes, absolutely. Sorry, skipping ahead, guys. I always get behind. I already has. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. This is past the point of fucking just goofy's the word I'm thinking of in my head, but that's not the right fucking word. It's just Donald Trump and his fucking immigration policies enable people to act like that, how they're acting towards Mondo here, and walking up to him and asking him if he's a citizen. And it's just fucking absurd. It's just fucking goofy. I mean, I was hearing from anytime you make a video on the internet, you're going to hear from shitty people, right? So that big video I had with about the truckers going to be looking for work here soon, you know, we had quite a few comments in there, people saying, hell yeah, then we're going to get all the illegals out of trucking. Oh, knock it the fuck off. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is the actual downfall of logistics in America because of Donald Trump's fucking tariffs. It has nothing to do with people's citizenship or not. It's literally a destructive thing that Donald Trump's doing. Thank you, Grateful Dad ATX, $20. I appreciate you, man. Happy Friday, Josh. Always good to see you. Here's a couple truck stop showers for your stinky ass. Well, thank you. But I do have by the way, truck stop showers are like $14 now. I guess they got hit by the tariffs too. But I have plenty of free showers at Pilot Flying J because that's where I get my fuel. So I definitely try to take advantage of that. Maybe not good enough, but I'm just kidding. But thank you, Grateful Dad. Grateful Dad, I appreciate that. Congrats, new member. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, the membership seem to be doing pretty well. Hey, there it is, the moderator. All right, y'all be on your best behavior now. The one and only moderator of this channel is in the fucking house. So y'all better behave yourself because Telly won't get you. Telly's very friendly, very nice guy. So he probably won't get you. So is Carney arriving to DJT? I'm not sure what you mean there, Star. I'm sorry. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, if your name isn't Billy Bob or Cletus, watch your back. Yeah, or if you go out and get a fucking tan at this point, watch out. Somebody's going to be questioning your fucking citizenship. It's silly. It's fucking goofy. I don't know what gives these people the fucking nerve to act like that. Well, Donald Trump, that's who. Skipping along, no celery, no celery. No, you guys are insane, out of your mind. Out of your mind. Maybe when Trump is at the Pope funeral, somebody could put. Well, I can't comment on that, David. Dave, sorry, Dave. No comment. One day though, we'll be lighting off fireworks. Is all I'm saying. Thumbs up for Josh. Thank you. Yes, this is true. Crawling chaos. I need to dig into this some more. But yes, it's 100% true. I could find us an article. I guess we could have a look at it. I think most of you are pretty well caught up on the news most of the time, but there's no reason we can't look at it together. But yeah, let me get it up here. Crawling chaos. Ads, man. I should stop bitching about ads. That's how I make my living these days. I should shut the fuck up about ads, shouldn't I? But I got ads all over the screen here. All right, so Milwaukee, I said that wrong. County Circuit Judge Hannah Dugan charged with 2 felonies in ICE case. So Milwaukee County Circuit Judge Hannah Dugan was charged April 25th with 2 felonies on allegations of trying to help undocumented immigrant avoid arrest after he appeared in her courtroom. I read pretty good for a trucker, don't I? As far as truckers go, I do all right when it comes to reading stuff. According to the 13-page complaint, Dugan, 65, is accused of obstructing a U.S. agency and concealing an individual to prevent an arrest. The 2 charges carry a maximum penalty of 6 years in prison and a $350,000 fine, but sentences in cases involving nonviolent offenses typically are shorter. I want to see what exactly they are trying to accuse her of. And it's probably in this article, but I'm just scrolling through it. I need to look into this some more. Let's see. She's not in a jumpsuit. I don't care about what she was wearing, if I'm being honest. I need to look into it some more, but it sounds like she was probably trying to help somebody get their due process, you know. And the Trump's FBI doesn't like that. There's more to this story, is all I'm saying. Here's what Patel wrote. We believe Judge Dugan intentionally misdirected federal agents away from the subject to be arrested in her courthouse. Eduardo Flores Ruiz allowing the subject, an illegal alien, to evade arrest. Now, what the fuck is a guy... This is going to sound like a dick thing to say, but what the fuck is a guy named Kash Patel doing fucking helping out Donald Trump with his racist policies? Does he not realize he's on the fucking chopping block with that name alone? Does he not get that? But as always, when it comes to the Trump administration, something about this is a lie. And we're going to find out if we haven't found out. I haven't found out yet. But something about this is a lie. And that's what we need to get to the bottom of. And it will come out. It will come out. This is going to be national outrage once again, which needs to happen. I heard there's already protests starting over the whole thing. And the truth will come out. The Trump administration will lie about everything. And we just keep pushing back. That's where I'm at with the story right now. I haven't had a chance to really go through it. But yeah, it's true. It's 100% true. It's 100% true. Scrolling down, though, because I'm probably 20 minutes behind on fucking comments. So, yep, 100% true, though. Okay, there we go. Emergency protest popping up over this. Just saw it. Yeah, good. Yeah, people need to hit the streets when they can. I always try not to fault people if they're not able to make this shit. I understand we all got stuff to do. We're all busy people. And I've been shit on repeatedly since starting this channel. What am I trying to say? Because people say I'm not doing enough and shit like that. But if you can, definitely, absolutely be out there. But that's good. Yes, exactly. That's where we're at. Not Marjorie Taylor Greene's, what was she called it? The gazpacho police. Let me see. There was a funny meme about that. Is that how it's spelled or said? Gazpacho? Let me see if I can find this hilarious meme from years ago. Fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene. What a dipshit she is, right? What a dumb son of a bitch he is. Because that shit made me laugh years ago when she was saying her dumb shit. I'm trying to find the exact one. It was hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Not to make fun of what's going on, because yes, what you're saying is true, Mondo. It was this one here. Well, fuck. Let me get here. God damn it. Anyways, it was a funny fucking meme. It was a bowl of, cold tomato soup wearing a fucking cop's hat. And it said, gazpacho police, justice served cold. Fucking hilarious. But anyways, not to make fun of what's going on. That's going to be a huge, huge fucking deal. It is a huge deal. My problem is I haven't jumped in the story enough yet to formulate the proper outrage for what's going on. Yeah, exactly. They're lying. They're 100% lying about what's going on. They always fucking are. Cash Patel's a fall guy. I would believe that. I thought Elon was the fall guy, and now Elon Musk is trying to dip out like nothing fucking happened. Can you believe the nerve of this fucking Elon Musk? He's trying to leave politics now because the left has just been so mean to him. They've said such horrible things about him, and he's just tired of the left talking shit about him. If Elon Musk isn't clear how a lot of people feel about him, fuck you, Elon Musk. You're out here fucking firing veterans. You're taking away people's benefits. You're literally killing people overseas by cutting off programs. So, I mean, then the list goes on and on. But Cash Patel is a fall guy. Let me think on that, off-grid trucker. I'll think about that for a little bit. And it's super cool, by the way, to see so many truckers coming into this channel and finding me, because I did not start this as a trucking channel, and it won't be one. It's still going to be political. But a lot of guys, good news, this silver lining, a lot of truckers have found me through that last video about truckers and the tariffs. And a lot more truckers are on our side than I realized. That's good fucking news. That's good news. Zelensky still wants to meet with Trump. I guess he's probably stuck in a hard place where he probably has to. He's probably sick of his shit, though. Wife doesn't like celery. Yeah, I'm not a big celery fan. What do we got? Union Pacific, Burlington Northern. I don't know what CSX and NS are, but are going to be absolutely cooked in the coming months. Yeah. No, I mean, everything having to do with transportation at this point is fucked. It is 100% fucked. The railroads, the truckers, the ships, everything over these stupid fucking tariffs. Stupid fucking tariffs. There you go. Do what Telly said. Like and subscribe. Most of you are probably subscribed. Anyways, let me see what else we got. Yeah, I don't like Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fucking fan at all. Congrats on 40,000 subs. Yeah, thank you. That was pretty cool. It started happening pretty fast. I was about 35,000 before that video. And it started coming in pretty quickly. Hey, we got to keep our eye on the prize, crawling chaos. We got to keep working towards the bigger picture and try to reach more and more people. But 40 grand, that's a good starting point, isn't it? That's a good starting point. Zelensky's buying time. He could be doing that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, there we go. Stephanie with a very good point. Anyone connected to Trump is the fall guy. How about, what's her fucking name? The media girl. I always forget her name. It's not worth remembering. But the girl that talks all the shit for the I'll scroll to the bottom because you guys are probably telling me already. But she does all the Levitt. Yeah, Caroline Levitt. Could you imagine? She's like 27 years old. And she's doing all this Nazi shit for Elon Musk. Not Elon Musk. Sorry. I mixed up which president I was talking about. For Donald Trump. And she is young, very young. So when we're heading towards fucking Nuremberg style trials for this fucking administration, she's going to have to live with the consequences of her fucking actions. You know, Donald Trump's old. He knows that. Donald Trump's in terrible shape, regardless of him getting a doctor to lie and say that he's in peak physical condition. Donald Trump, my friends, is in peak physical condition. She's young enough that she's going to have to live with the consequences of her fucking actions. That's insane to me. That's insane that somebody that young would want to be one of the fall guys for fucking Donald Trump. She's fucking her future up. Bad. Bad. I mean, look at what's her name, the other one, Huckabee. Yeah, that's true. Her husband is almost 60. I just spilled water all over my keyboard taking a drink. I hope that don't end up being a problem. But Huckabee, let's see. Let me find an article on this because this is a thing I just heard about. Here we go. So Sarah Huckabee Sanders is, I believe, the governor of Arkansas now, right? And she went to bat for him over and over with her stupid shit, right? His stupid shit. And here's what's going on now. There we go. Trump denies aid for Arkansas after storms that killed more than 40 people. So Sarah Huckabee Sanders, you know what I'm trying to say. She went to bat for him over and over. And of course it paid off for her because she ended up getting that elected as governor, right? But then they have a natural disaster. You know, all of MAGA is cheering for get rid of FEMA. Fuck FEMA. They don't do anything. And then Donald Trump denies federal aid to Arkansas. I mean, what's it going to take, my friends? What's it going to take for MAGA to start realizing that Donald Trump is not going to fucking help them? You know, Donald Trump has denied federal disaster relief funds to the people of Arkansas, which saw dozens of people die from a series of deadly tornadoes last month, as legislators plead for him to reconsider. More than 40 people have been found dead after a series of tornadoes. MAGA, this is your wake-up call. If there was nothing else before this, this is a deep red state with Sarah Huckabee Sanders as the governor, where Donald Trump is refusing federal aid. He don't give a fuck about you. What's it going to take? So this is the kind of shit that's going on. Of course we need FEMA. Of course we need federal aid to these states that are having issues, are having, natural disasters. He did that to Arkansas. The fuck's he going to do to California next time? Obviously this is what he's going to do. Thank you, Stephanie. That is huge. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. Let me look over here. Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't one of those super sticker things because I can't see them from the StreamYard side. I wanted to make sure. But thank you, Stephanie. $50. Wow. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I don't know what else to say sometimes. Thank you. Is that good enough? Or I always feel like I'm not saying enough is what I'm trying to say. I appreciate your support, though. Thank you. But yeah, this is insane. He's cutting off red states from federal funding after a natural disaster. What's it going to take, MAGA? When are you going to wake up and realize he's not here for you? He's not going to take care of you. And yeah, Trump's approval rating is absolutely miserable unless you're MAGA. I hear it every day in the comments. They say, what are you talking about? Donald Trump's approval is the highest it's ever been. What are you talking about? Come on now. Sometimes I envy MAGA because I wish I lived in a fantasy land also. I wish I did. Those Razorbacks don't think there should be federal support. Well, you make a point. I can't argue with that necessarily. You make a valid point, MH, because MAGA is cheering to get rid of FEMA. It's a waste of our money, apparently, right? So, okay, no, I see your point. I can't even argue with this. You get what you vote for, right? You get what you vote for. So there you go. She hosted one of his town halls during his campaign. He's not even mad at her. Just said, "Not, yeah, exactly. Not even mad." Yes, and this is true too. He does screw the red states the worst, and they just go along with it. That's the thing. Everything Donald Trump, in my opinion, everything he does is a test to see if he can get away with it. That's what it is with Abrego Garcia. Can he get away with it? And I'm worried that he might. I'm worried that he fucking might at this point. I haven't followed up on that story, but I don't think anything's happened. I'm watching your comments to see if anything's happened with arresting this judge. He's seeing if he can get away with it. All the shit he does to red states and gets away with He's just testing to see if he can get away with it. And it's happening. That's what's going on. So, yeah, he fucks the red states. He fucks them all the time. The farmers, the fucking farmers that are going bankrupt over his tariffs. Come on, guys. Like, get it together. What's going on? Yeah, he'll screw California, of course. You're 5'10" and 125, and he's definitely, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Rebecca. Like, I'm only 5'6". For those of you that thought I was a tall guy, sorry to dash any dreams and hopes you might have had about me being a tall person. I'm only 5'6", and I'm getting a little, not really chubby. I've been working out now, but I was getting chubby. By the way, almost 3 weeks, my friends, clean of any alcohol. I quit drinking. So congratulate me, goddammit. I'm just kidding. But I'm getting a little chubby. I'm 5'7" and 170 pounds. There's no way Donald Trump is what they said. There's no way. Yeah, exactly. Donald Trump's a chunky motherfucker. You know, he's in peak physical condition. Yeah, sure he is. Sure he is. Sure he is. Yeah. No, I know. You can't talk to him. You can't get through. I mean, yeah, I mean, what are we talking about here? Cutting off federal aid to Arkansas. And you can bet Arkansas is still deep red, just still there for Trump. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad you caught the live also. So I can do live streams once a week now. Because I'm normally home at least one full day a week. So I plan to do those, but I plan to do them a little earlier in the day. Like I'm doing now. It's depending on your time zone. It's a little earlier in the day right now. One, because I don't want so many people in here. I can't keep up with the comments. You know, you do it later in the evening. You might have 600-700 people in here. And that's too much. That's too much. But also, like I said, I like making the family like a really nice dinner and shit. So later in the evening, I'm very busy. But I can do live streams once a week now, right around this time. I can't guarantee the day, though. I can't guarantee the day. But right around this time, once a week, I'll be here. MAGA's agenda is hate, and they don't care about anything else. Exactly. Do you ever use ground news as a source, Josh? I don't know if I've looked at ground news. I'll be honest with you. A lot of what I look at for my information is other reputable YouTubers. And then when I watch something from other reputable YouTubers, then I start Googling and looking shit up and seeing if it's actually a thing that's happening. You guys, hopefully you don't give me too much shit for this. I'm not really a journalist. I just kind of figure out things as I go. But one of my biggest sources is like the Midas Touch guys. I definitely go through their videos when they are talking about like Canada things and of course things with farmers, supply chain issues, shit like that. They get my attention and then I'll watch their video and then I'll start Googling shit to see kind of what's going on. But I find, you know, a lot of YouTubers to be reputable sources. Obviously Brian Tyler Cohen, what's the other skinny dork guy? David Pakman. I look at these reputable YouTubers and start there, and then I start going through and Googling shit and seeing what I want to say about those topics. But I've heard good things. I think I've heard good things about ground news. Adam Mockler's a good one. Did you guys have a problem with the YouTube algorithm last week? Like for 2 days, I was getting served up just bullshit. Just absolute bullshit videos that I don't care about for like 2 days straight. And it was pissing me off. And I noticed it wasn't showing me Adam Mockler fucking at all. I had to go searching for him. Now the algorithm seems to be fixed and is serving me up the damn videos I want to see. But I had like 2 days where the algorithm was completely fucking me and wasn't showing me Adam Mockler at all. But Adam Mockler's a really good one. What I like about Adam Mockler is that he's as young as he is because we're losing on this side in politics with the young people. So Adam Mockler is like 22 or 23, I think. Very young guy. He's a huge fucking asset to our side of the argument. I love that. So it's good that he does that. And Tennessee Brando's good. Luke Beasley, I like Luke Beasley. Luke Beasley's very intelligent. We seem to have these conversations about other YouTubers every live stream, which I don't mind. These are guys, that I kind of, when I was considering doing this channel, kind of like looked up to and listen to what they were saying. Always make sure that I'm actually looking shit up, though, instead of just repeating them. That would be goofy. I like, who is the guy? Luke Beasley. I just don't really... For me, his presentation style isn't that engaging for me, so I kind of find myself, he's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking shit about him. Just the presentation style isn't for me necessarily. So I do watch him sometimes, but Adam Mockler's a go-to guy. Midas Touch in general. I know some people have like some beef with Midas Touch. I understand it happens, but I consider them a reputable source for the kind of things that we're looking into. So I got my guys I look at for sure. I was just over in God damn it, whose live stream was I watching right before I went live? Pushing the Limits. I love that dude. I love how MAGA calls him and he just fucking goes fucking crazy on him. Starts calling them names, starts verbally abusing them. So if you guys don't know Pushing the Limits, that dude's, I love that dude. So definitely, I love how he just goes off on fucking MAGA. It's the greatest thing in the world. It's the greatest thing. So I don't necessarily look at him for necessarily a news source, though he does have a lot of information. He's very quick when MAGA says, well, name something Joe Biden did. He'll run through like 30 fucking things in like 3 seconds. He's got that shit down. He's good. He's good. I watch him more for the parts where he yells at MAGA, though. So I got my news sources and I got my entertainment sources around here. That's for sure. That's for sure. If the government is starting to arrest judges, we're screwed. Yeah, we're fucked, right? We're in a really bad spot. We really are. And I see a lot of people saying Bell of the Ranch. I haven't watched Bell. I used to watch Bo years ago. I used to watch him a lot. And actually... kind of a little bit of an inspiration for me to finally get the nerve up to do this channel because, I don't necessarily talk with a Southern accent. I talk, I guess, according to you guys, more with a Canadian accent, I guess. But it's nice to see a person from that part of the country with that kind of accent brave enough to say the things that need to be said. Same with Tennessee Brando. I don't watch him as much these days. I still like him. I just don't watch him as much as I used to. But it's nice to hear that voice from someone in that part of the world. There's a lot of good content creators out there is the fucking point. Dark Brandon, yep, watched him too. I've watched Dark Brandon. I like the animations, which you would think would get more MAGA in there. They think they get to watch a cartoon, right? You'd think it'd get more in there. I'm going to get you fasting. No. I like shoving food in my mouth. That's what I like. Big congrats. I had forgotten. Oh yeah. I think this is about the drinking thing. I was a drinker, my friends. I was. And we're about 3 weeks out. 3 weeks out with no drinks. I can't believe it either. And it's been fine for me. Deborah says, I live in Arkansas, did not vote for the corn-fed... Am I not supposed to laugh at that? I don't know. Like, there's part of me that says, well, maybe we shouldn't go after people for their appearance. But when they're bad people, yeah, fuck them, right? When they're bad people, fuck them. But did not vote for the corn-fed pig governor. She has ripped off this state so bad. I don't know many about the local politics there. I don't know much, about the local politics there. But I wouldn't be surprised that she was ripping people off. How about... what's that little fucker's name? I'm so bad with names. The guy that just stole $10 million from charity. A MAGA guy. The fuck was his name? I'm waiting for you guys to tell me. I'm so bad at names. Yes, Santos. Thank you. No, not Santos. DeSantis. Santos just got sentenced today to like 7 years. Santos was sentenced today. I think it was 7 years. But Ron DeSantis is also pulling some fucking scams. I know it's hard to keep up with which MAGA dork is fucking scamming people these days. Isn't it? Here we go. We'll look at New York Times for this one. These guys are always fucking up to something, aren't they? I mean, they just never fucking stop with the scamming, with the fucking stealing. Oops. Hope I didn't just dox myself. I had my name up on the screen there. Oh, well, fuck it. We'll survive. Why did a charity tied to Casey DeSantis suddenly get a $10 million boost? The Hope Florida Foundation quietly gave the money to two nonprofit political committees that helped Governor Ron DeSantis and his allies defeat a ballot measure. A charity meant to help people stay off public assistance was the signature project of Florida's popular First Lady, Casey DeSantis. But over the years, it had managed to raise only about $2 million to help struggling families in Florida. Then last fall, a $10 million windfall suddenly arrived from an unlikely source, a Medicaid contractor embroiled in a case of overbilling. Within weeks, the money was gone, not to churches or other groups helping the needy. Instead, the Hope Florida Foundation quietly funneled it to nonprofit. Is there something wrong here? Funneled it to I can't read. That's what's wrong. Nonprofit political committees that helped Governor Ron DeSantis and his allies defeat a November ballot measure that would have legalized marijuana. Can you believe that? The mystery of the $10 million and how it ended up being used to help the governor's political aims has engulfed Mr. DeSantis and his wife in a growing scandal in Florida. Point is, can we get these fucking Republicans to stop stealing money? Would that be okay? I mean, what is going on with these guys? They're stealing money all the time. They can't keep their fucking hands off the children. I mean, we got fucking the other Florida guy. I cannot remember these goofy assholes' names most of the time. The guy that was going to be the attorney general. I can picture his goofy fucking face in my head right now. That couldn't keep his hands off of children. And then we got the guy that wanted to introduce a bill up in one of those, Matt Gaetz, thank you, up in one of those Midwestern states. He wanted to introduce a bill making Trump derangement syndrome an actual medical diagnosis, or mental illness rather. And the same day, I believe the same day he introduced the bill, he's over there trying to meet with a minor. I mean, can we get these fucking Republicans to like stop stealing money and keep their hands off the fucking children? Is that too much to ask from these fucking guys? I don't understand what we're doing. I mean, everything they say is a lie at this point. The family values, the law and order, the patriotism, everything that they say is a fucking lie. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, that fucking guy from Minnesota. Yeah, the same day that he introduced his bill to make Trump derangement syndrome a mental illness, which it should be. Trump derangement syndrome should be a mental illness. They're just diagnosing the wrong fucking people. I mean, these people are in a goddamn cult. Yes, they should be diagnosed with some sort of fucking mental illness for sitting there, because it's not us with the Trump derangement syndrome, my friends. It's them. It's fucking them. And yeah, we need to help them. We need to get funding in place to fucking lock them up. I'm just kidding. Do we need to lock up MAGA? I don't know. But we need to help them. We need to get them the mental help that they need. That's for damn sure. And I'll sign on to that. I'll put some of my tax dollars towards federal funding to help MAGA break free of their fucking cult. 100%. I'll do that. But everything they say is a fucking lie. Every bit of it. Every fucking bit of it. I don't even understand the problem with weed. I don't smoke it myself, but I don't understand why in this country, 2025, we're still talking about making it legal. I don't get it. And it's funny because when I go places around the country and like they need to see my ID, a lot of places for when they're shipping stuff with you want to see your ID. And I always get like that question like, oh, you're from Colorado, huh? That's amazing. And I guess it's just a busy state at this point. It's just full of fucking people. But they always bring up the legal weed. Always. It's been legal for we can look for a lot of years. When did Colorado legalize weed? 2014. 2014. So for 11 years now, We've had legal weed in Colorado. We're still talking about this on a federal level. That doesn't make any sense. Trump has Biden derangement syndrome. Yeah, he's got something. He's got something. Your new job safe? I don't know, Brooke. I have no fucking clue. We don't know. I mean, the companies that I haul for generally manufacture in America, but that doesn't mean anything. Like maybe their packaging could be coming in from overseas. Any number of things. Maybe an ingredient they use comes in from overseas. So people don't realize how deep these tariffs go. They don't realize. But I don't know. The answer to your question, Brooke, is I have no fucking clue. I don't know if anybody's job is safe at this point. You know, we aren't legal recreation in PA. It's ridiculous. Really, it's crazy to me that states aren't at this point. It's absolutely insane. Here we go. DKK $50. I don't know what a DKK is. What? I probably ask this all the time because I've probably seen it a few times. What is DKK? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, I do ask that every time. I do. Thank you, Jeanette. I appreciate that. I think I have to look that up every fucking stream. But thank you, Jeanette. And Jeanette says, I've heard there will be a demonstration in D.C. on April 30th for and with veterans. They're entirely possible. There's a fucking protest all the time. And it's good. I don't mean to say fucking protest like I'm talking down on it. It's a good thing that people are showing up to do that. So yeah, if you're hearing there's a protest, you're probably hearing right. You're probably hearing right. Yeah, I was on there on Sons of Liberty. It seems like a long time ago, but I was on there. Yeah. Love those guys over there. How do I say this? I had a little bit of a falling out with my Discord owners. The Discord I don't know if it still exists. I'm not there anymore. And after that little falling out, I've become a lot more reclusive. I have been very nervous of other people on the internet. And I haven't talked to anybody with Sons of Liberty for quite a while. And that's a me issue. But I noticed I've become a lot more reclusive ever since my falling out with the Discord people, which has nothing to do with Sons of Liberty, by the way. But it was just my reaction to that bullshit. It was just my reaction. So I just kind of mind my business now. And I'll interact, of course, in my comment section. Sometimes it's been busy for the last week. And I tend to interact more on Blue Sky. If you say something to me over there, I'm much higher likely to respond to it than anywhere else. But I still love the guys over at Sons of Liberty. I think they're doing a great job. It was just a me issue where I just kind of cut myself off from everyone after my little Discord falling out. I don't need that bullshit in my life. We're trying to grow a community. We're trying to get the word out there to more truckers, for example. And we've got a lot more truckers here in this channel. And one thing I can't be doing is getting myself caught up in fucking YouTube drama and bullshit like that, right? Yeah, that's kind of the story, the whole thing. But still love the guys over at Sons of Liberty. I definitely should reach out sometime. I should. So, yep, absolutely. What else do you guys want to talk about? I am kind of getting a little run down. We've been at this for about an hour. So if we got another little something interesting to talk about for a few minutes, we could definitely do that. Let's see what we got at the bottom. But yeah, they are the laughing stock of the world. It's silly. It's fucking absolutely insane what is going on here. Anyways, I think I just ran out of steam, guys. I was talking and I have completely run out of steam now, and there's no sense in me wasting any more of your time with figuring out what to say next. Had fun with you guys. I definitely will be back next week for another live stream around the same time. I just don't know which day. But with that said, it's time for me to go get some food maybe and hang out with the family here. So anyways, love you guys. Bye now.